My name's Josh Pelham from the Hellenic Hotel in Williamstown. I've been called down here in the back streets of Collingwood, Melbourne, to take on Tyas from the Grosvenor Hotel in a beef brisket challenge.
Joshy.
Oh, Paulie.
Good to see you.
What's that?
Well, that's the family size. I've seen you got a cute little one here over the bone on.
I'm a little bit more petite than you.
Size matters.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a whole brisket bone off, running from the 1st to the 13th rib of the cow. It's a beautiful cut of meat, good connective tissue, lots of fat running throughout it. I'm going to do a little pot roast with some roasted zucchini puree, some swede fondants and some wild mushrooms.
What I'm cooking today is the brisket point end, served on the bone. So hopefully it's going to give it extra moisture as it cooks. And then we're going to dry rub it and bake it nice and slowly, wrapped in tin foil to retain some moisture.
All right, let's get this done, Joshy.
All right, gloves are coming off now, Paul.
I'm going to break mine down and cut it into a workable size. I season it quite liberally, so I'm going to seal that quite hard for 4 or 5 minutes.
I'm going to move on to my cut of brisket now. Really simple. I'm actually going to cook it like that. You're going to get all these spices and I'm going to roast them in a pan. Cayenne, 5-spice, ground fenugreek, and then just rub that spice in and all those juices are going to start coming out and caramelising. And that's beautifully sealed. See you in 6 hours.
I'm cutting some little swede fondants out, just using an apple corer. So I'm just starting to sweat the fondants off. I'm gonna add some pancetta to the pot roast, so the fat cooks through the meat as we go. I'm gonna throw in a bit of thyme, red wine that I've reduced, and then I'm gonna add some of this lovely veal stock that I've prepared, and then place it in the oven for 2.5 to 3 hours.
Got some salted pancetta here, straight in the oven.
I'm gonna get onto my roast zucchini puree, bruised garlic clove and some thyme.
Beef and onions, beautiful. Some garlic, a little bit of Santorini vinegar, and a hot oven. Go, go, go. Beautiful.
We're just gonna get some cream into this puree. The skins go in and the spinach.
That's gonna be banging.
We're just gonna shake it into the blender.
Nice. Crispy bacon. All right, I'm gonna make my glaze. It's gonna add a sweet and sour element. So that's gonna be reduced and then rubbed all over the onions. Brussels sprouts. So blanch them first and then roast them. Paulie, come have a look at these. Yeah, that's the color that we're after. All right, that's the sprouts done. And then I've just got to finish off the beef.
Right, I'm going to pull mine out of the oven before it's too tender, Joshy.
Oh, look at that.
The reason we cut it now is because if it's too tender, we won't be able to get those nice lozenge shapes.
Nice. And then just glaze that up.
Back in the oven for about half an hour.
Now to get mine out of the oven and see how we're going. You just take this out real carefully. Those juices at the bottom is what you want. Look at that. Now that's what you want at a football party, don't you?
And then you're gonna make the sauce out of this.
Okay, and then I'm gonna add this to the Santorini vinegar, and that's gonna make our glaze.
That looks phenomenal, Josh. Right, that's just come up to the boil. About 1 tablespoon of cream to the jus. You can see the bubbles are really starting to build because it's reducing. So in 1 or 2 minutes, we'll add the butter.
Your butter bill must be pretty expensive at the Grosvenor.
It's big. Just because yours is practically paleo. Mushrooms, saute them off. And then we're ready to plate the dish. Bit of the zucchini puree, pancetta on the base, just some of the fondants around, bit of the fricassee of wild mushrooms, nice sticky lozenge of brisket.
Yum.
And that's the dish, Joshy.
Big chunks of beef. You can see how juicy that is still. Loads of sprouts, pancetta crisp, a bit of texture, crispy Brussels sprout leaves, that lovely Santorini vinegar.
There's the contender.
Well done. Awesome. Looks great.
Yeah, may the best man win. Now where's this judge?
Hi Josh,
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Paul, let's take a look.
Jeez,
I really like the glaze on that. Delicious. The cooking on the bones definitely got a different texture. I think for me, the pick is Josh's one. Well done. Right.
Thanks, mate.
Texture's really good. I like how you've lightened it up. I could eat that every day.
I'll be back. There'll be another challenge.
Yeah, you've both done a really great job. I'm going to go some thirds on this because this is also
I'm
very
going to lose
tasty.
and he eats more of mine.
I think that's a draw. We call that a draw.
Right.